T-Bird Stacking. Michael's just ended his stream. I was watching it, but I was pretty busy going about, eating, cooking my late night dinner, making Mrs. T-Bird some coffee, taking care of the dogs, taking care of the cats, multitasking like usual. Nobody's here yet. I wonder who's going to be first. I think Rakamas. Chew is. Chew beat Rakamas. How you doing? You're you're first again tonight. You missed it last night though, and the night before. Thank you for stopping in. I know you're gonna smash that like button. Appreciate you, brother. Jeff Rubin, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I can show you this before. It was funny that Amy was talking about French toast, but I was into making some waffles. That's better. That's just between me and you. I'm gonna be snacking on that on the side here. The steak's already gone. I had some leftover meatballs that were still there. I had saved. I had in a Ziploc bag. Oh, they were good. Hey, Deneen, how you doing? Yeah, Roadrunner. Yeah, he's here and there. Sing. Raka, Chew beat you. Oh my. Yeah. I was just sitting here bouncing back and forth from my studio and feeding the dogs, feeding the cats, making Miss Stever some coffee. No, I didn't see your mail call on your package yet. No, I'll have to go look at it later on tonight, brother. I've been really busy the whole past week. Uh, uh, I hardly even have enough time for myself, but I've been pretty much going live every night. OTG, what's going on, brother? Emerald Coast Stacker, thanks for stopping in. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a pretty hectic schedule for the next few weeks, with work related and everything. But I usually go to bed around 2:30, 3, sometimes 4. Almost every night. The last 4 nights, been going to bed around 4:30 in the morning. Getting up around 9:30 or 10. Uh, hey, I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep, but enough. Of course, if you watch my videos, you know I'm eating well. Should I show them, Jeff? What do you think? Should I show them? There's been a few. Need to quit. Yeah, I know. I'm good. I'm good. I've always been like that. Sometimes I get a good 9 hours sleep though. But yeah, Amy Harold was talking about French toast. I didn't do the French toast, but it was kind of ironic because I was making some. I had ate the steak already. I ate some other stuff, some leftovers from Applebee's. And I had a hankering for this before Amy Harold even said it. I had a hankering for some waffles and maple syrup. So you know what I made? Yes, Belgian waffles. Yes, they are. They are. They're awesome, and that's what they are. How do you know? You must be. You must eat them too. That's what they are. Belgian waffles. They are the bomb. I love. Them. I love anything that tastes good. And mm-mm-mm. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was well cooking and doing everything, multitasking. Let me see. I got to see if my buddy Jackknife is out there. Hey, Raja, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Thank you so much. See if I can't rouse Jackknife. But between doing everything and whatever, I was in here and yeah, you can see it. I didn't. It's right there. I was just going over some pennies and stuff because I like to open my pennies up and dimes, quarters, coin roll hunting, and no jackknife yet. Yes, it is. It is. You know what's even better than that, Emerald? You know what's even better than that? Hold on. Um, I don't think I put them away. Mm-hmm. Uh, that's something Mrs. T-Bird got for me. I can't. That is my address. My physical address there. I'll get into that afterwards. There's one thing that sounds just as good as that. At oh yeah, here it is. Let's see if Emerald can guess what this sound is. It's almost like that. That sounds nice though. Them buffaloes really sound nice. I like that. Woo. That sounds pretty sweet too. I like that too. I just had to say it because he liked the sound of that. No, did you see it? They're 10 ounces. Two of them clanking together. Now, it was probably a little delayed action on the chat on my screen. I don't know. What does copper sound like clanking together? Let's find out. I don't want to clank these together too much. I'll do them back to back. Oh, they make a nice little sound too, don't they? Yeah. I think it's kind of a neat sound, but nothing like silver. Nothing like silver. B Taylor, how's it going, brother? Woo, yeah. Good to see you, B Taylor. Que tío oso, buenas noches, señorita. ¿Cómo está? Where's Bellows Forge? Bellows Forge must be close by. Tell him I said hi if he is. Yeah, Danine's seen the MMA. I got something else here today. I'm gonna open this up real quick. I kind of know what it is. I ain't gonna show you the front of the package, but it's kind of similar, but it's not. This is T-Bird bought me a whole line of T-Bird apparel, and I think these are swimming trunks. I'm not gonna pose these ones for you though. The MMA I did. Uh, let me take a look at these. I haven't even seen them yet. Oh, look at that! Can you see them? She got me. She got me. These are supposed to be for Father's Day. I got them. She said I could have them early. I got some nice swimming trunks, T-Bird swimming trunks for our pool. That was kind of nice and awesome of her. I got a whole lot more T-Bird apparel coming. And yeah, Michael, yeah, if you're out here, if you didn't see his live stream, yeah, I got my T-Bird hat on too. I usually put it on when I get home. I don't bring it to work though. Yeah, I had a bunch of those made up. This is one that's mine for me. Thank you, Dini. Thank you. Bellows Forge, here he is. Buenas noches. Ese, ¿cómo está? Bueno. So what's going on, OTG? How you doing, brother? Yeah, you got you. Yeah, I sent you a swag pack too, didn't I, brother? In a poker chip. Yeah, you said I think during another live stream you'd received yours. I gotta go check out Jeff's afterwards after I get done my stream. I believe him and probably Cartier Silver did a post on it. Probably I missed. I don't know why it didn't pop up because I have him on notifications. Talent Thor, how you doing? At work. Random channel surfing. Having lunch. Oh, nice. And saving the world. Good for you, brother. Somebody's got to do it. This world is kind of crazy. It's it's up, it's down. I wish everything would be back like it was back in the 70s and 80s. I don't know. It seemed like it was a nice time. The 60s, I can't tell you too much about. I don't remember the 60s. I was born in the 60s, so I was pretty young. From what I know, it was pretty good, though. But, yeah, I was, like I said, I was just sitting here and I was breaking open some pennies and I thought Michael was going to go on for a while yet, so I was just trying to settle in and keep myself occupied. I'll probably do the same thing, and I still have my my little microscope set up. Oh, look at that! Right off the bat, I can see it already. You guys can't see it, of course. The lights are kind of dim here. I see a wheatback penny already. Nice. Oh man, I'm gonna check that out real quick. Let me turn the light on so I can see better. Right there on the top. No, I don't want to zoom. I'm just gonna grab it right here. I can pick out a wheat penny from anywhere. I don't want to mess up my camera because I got a broken screen. Right on the top. Woo. I can't see what date it is. Maybe you guys can. I'm gonna take it over. Take my magnifying glass out. Where's my magnifying glass? Right here in front of me. Ooh, 1945. Oh well. I'll take it. Something else looks a little. No, that's just a old yucky zinc. There's another one. Nice. Two. I always keep the coppers, separate them like I had said before. I once, twice a month, I get like $100 in change, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Look for silver and look for wheatback pennies. I just found two. Hi, Pokemon. How you doing? Pokemon John. Good to see you. Oh my! Wow. The other one was a 1910. Here, let me put that underneath my microscope so you guys can see it. That way there, I don't gotta hold it up to my camera. 1910. Woo! Yeah. Wow. Gotta hold on a minute here. I'm trying to look at keep a track of the check. You're always scoping out and taking a penny trays for CU. Yeah, I don't do it for CU, but I don't return any of my copper pre 82s and my pre 82 copper. I don't return those to the bank. I just return I return all the zinc ones. There's a few zincs I look for where they're errors or whatnot. I usually go through them and I look for errors. I'm just looking at my. It's an older one. I got a 2024. I haven't got the 2025 yet. But I'm just looking up the 2010. I don't think I have too many 2010s. I only got a couple. I just want to take a quick look. I haven't found that old of a penny in quite some time. There's only one date prior to that on the Lincolns that they made. That's a regular. There was 146,801 of them made. In good condition, it's worth about 40 cents. I would say that's probably at least in good or very good, easily 55 cents. And for fine, it'd be worth about $1. Oops, no, I'm looking at the wrong one here. No, yep, fine, about $1, $1.15, very fine, extra fine. That's not extra fine. It'd be worth about $4. That was a nice little find. Oh, that was a nice little surprise. Cool. I think you guys can see that right there, right? I hope you can. I don't know if you're on a TV, you can probably see it better, but I think you can see that. How's that date, Deneen? Magnetic North, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. You're a night owl like I am too, I guess. um, I made it just for a short time. The Knuckle Buffs and Numbskulls live. I didn't get to stay on very long. Perfect. Nice. Okay, yeah, I can look over my laptop and I can see it pretty good. Yeah, that was nice. And the other one that I found in there was 1945. Nothing spectacular about it, but it's a wheatback penny, and I keep all my wheats. Like I said, in my spare time, that's what I usually like to do and enjoy to do. I go through a lot of change. I just touch my phone open and mess up the Zoom. I got to transfer all my information over to my new phone soon. Get that heart out of here. Yeah, there's quite a few other coppers in here, but I'm just specifically looking for the wheat backs. I'll set that over to the side. Maybe I'll open up one more roll real quick. I know that may bore some of you. I don't know. I would like to go through other things. I've done it before. Yeah, it must be something about those pennies. Wheatbacks. I love numismatic coins and collecting them. I've got tons and tons of wheatback pennies and even much more regular copper pennies pre 1982s. And it looks like I could have another one in there. In this one, this is a different roll. Set that roll over here up the side. Last night, if you were in here, I went through quite a few. I took another box out of my safe. I went through a lot of coins that I'd never shown before. If you were here, I think Deneen was here. I went through quite a few, even Morgans that I've never even shown before. Yuck. Yuck. Oh man, look at those cruddy zinc pennies. I don't know if I even want to have them on my table. I don't see no coppers in that one. Or no Wheaties. No, nothing in them. Nothing in them, but I will definitely go through them a little later on. I'll go through them looking for special pennies and low mintage and take out all the coppers and save them. Yeah, on the river. Do you have a metal detector? You like to? I go down to the river a lot of times. I haven't yet this year, but I have a metal detector, and I usually like to go to certain areas and stuff, and even around the rivers, I use the metal detectors. Hmm. Chin up, Pokemon John. Chin up, brother. 500 to come fast. Okay. Thank you very much, Emerald Stacker. Thanks for stopping in. Have yourself a good night. WD WDYM. You must have been. Thank you very much. You must have meant. You're very welcome. I think you had a little typo there, Pokemon John. I've also got these Loomis dimes. I was looking at these. I picked these up at the bank. I've had these for quite a little while. I haven't gone into open them, but there was one of them I was almost curious. It almost looked like I had silver. I'm not sure. I go through the dimes rather quickly because I'm not really much into dimes unless they're pre 1964. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, just chin up. Your chin up. Turn that frown upside down. There's always a better day. If you mean, what do you mean by that? I don't know all the abbreviations. I use um, several of them, like "Good to see you." You guys seen my little slang things. I don't use too many things for slang. All of them I don't know. Yeah, these are pretty easy to pick out silver and dimes. All I usually do is I'll just hold them up like this and look at them, and I don't see any silver in there except for my ring. But I will go through them later and check them out for mint marks and anything that maybe, or maybe the dimes are off center or something. I find a few of them occasionally, but not too often. So how's everybody out there doing? Jeff, open up the rolls. Open up the rolls, he says. Yeah. I could go. I'll open up the other roll. I got 5 more rolls of quarters over there that I haven't checked out yet. Over there in the side, I got 5 other bank rolls over there. Hello, Misty Bird.
Open it.
Did I open it? Yeah, I showed it. Everybody loved them. She hasn't seen them yet. Came in the mail today. Mrs. T-Bird wants to see my swim shorts. See them? One she got me.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, they are.
You like that?
Yeah. Thank you, baby.
Welcome.
Yeah. There's a lot of other stuff she'd got me for Father's Day, but some of it won't be until like the first part of July. Some of it. July 12th is another one, but I got more stuff coming in. Simba's up on the catwalk.
He's after you.
I know he's after me.
All right, gotta go back.
That's great to hear, Mac North. Uh, yeah, okay, here. Well, I'll open this again. This is a different roll. This is my last roll of dimes that I have. And like I said, I'm specifically just looking for silver. And I don't see any silver in there. Sometimes I'll come across one that looks like a silver, but it's not. Um, most times it's a Canadian dime, and I don't see any silver in there. Don't see any silver. But I'll still go through them and I'll check them out for the mint marks and anything that may be unusual about them. And if I find something unusual, I'll take them out. Simba, my 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 fur baby cat. He's infatuated at nighttime coming in here. He won't stop coming in here. He knows I'm in here. Let's see. Maybe I'll break open these quarters real quick and see. Did you get him? I've already found
It's
him.
right there. Just leave the door open. Let Jack.
No, I don't want Jackson. I want the door
Be
closed,
fine.
please. No, close the door.
He's gonna be jumping back and forth.
Oh, that's fine. He can stay in here. You can just close the door, please. Oh boy. She's leaving my studio door open. She's gonna let my puppy dog in here. Hmm. Yeah. Now, let's see. Let's take a look at these quarters here real quick. Like I said, I ain't gonna. I don't know if they will put. No, they won't push out. I'd love to be able to hit a silver quarter. I haven't hit a silver quarter in my rolls in a long time. I know Scrap Metal Racing. He found. I think it was in 1959. Yeah, I don't see. I'll look for W's on the W mint marks on the quarters. I don't see anything there. No. I'll look. I'll go through those later. I'll look for any W's, and W's are well worth collecting and keeping because they're from West Point, and they have a worth of at least $15-$20 if you find a West Point quarter with a mint mark. Let's try to look at this one here. Now maybe sit back and read the chat a little closer. I've kind of been missing some stuff because I'm doing this. Like I said, I'd really like to be able to find a silver. No, no luck in this one either. But it will be nice to be able to go through and find a W. I found a W in a batch that I had not too long ago, and I did show it, and I think I still have it here on my table. It was in one of my quarter roll searches. Not sure exactly where I put it. I know it was up here the other night. Maybe I can put it underneath if I can find it. No, I ain't gonna be able to find it. It's misplaced. But 15 in the chat, 12 likes. Ellie, thank you so much. How you doing? I was just going through. Mrs. Two-Bird let Jackson here. She opened the door. Simba came climbing over the top, and he came in to say hi. And just before Michael's stream ended, I'd settled down, and I'm eating some Belgian waffles. It was funny that Amy Harrell was talking about French toast. It was ironic that I had already eaten the steak. But I was opening up a package that came in from Mrs. T-Bird. I got my T-Bird swim trunks and not to be confused with the MMA shorts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you've seen them, but only on the video. Yeah, you've seen them, but only on the video, the unlisted video. Maybe I can show that. I can show that video. I think I have it over my laptop. But there's the MMA shorts I did that video on. If you'd like to see it, I can turn towards my laptop and I can play it. I'll turn the volume up. But then the MMA shorts and the swim trunks came in. I got other T-Bird apparel coming in that she's got me for Father's Day. There's the swim trunks. Woo! Bird's the word. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get you guys over here. Who wants to see the MMA unlisted video? Oh boy. Okay, I'll show. I don't mind. It's a little laugh. I think you might be able to see. I might have to zoom in, but I will have to turn my volume up so you can hear it. I can't see the chat right now because I'm in a different one. And I'll have to be quiet because let's see here. Is it gonna play? Hold on a minute. Hey everyone. Welcome to my channel, T-Bird Stacking. Yeah, Mrs. T-Bird went and bought me a bunch of stuff. More T-Bird apparel. Got me some MMA T-Bird shorts. Rowdy. Hey Dennis and Dennis. Ric Flair. Woo! Eat your heart out. The T-Bird is here. Yeah, brother. Check out those wings up there. Woo! Yeah, brother. Watch out. Check these shorts out. Yeah, they're cool. Pretty awesome. I don't know if I'm going to call this. You might want to look away. Go ahead. You can laugh. You can laugh, B. Taylor. It's good. It's all good, brother. It's unlisted. You won't find it unless you have the link. Okay, I got to turn that down. There we go. Hold on. I still can't see my chat because I got to change that. I got to change that back to my live stream. See what you guys are saying. See who's laughing. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Hulk Hogan, eat your heart out. The T-Bird is here. Thanks, Dennis. It was for laughs. I should have left it. I don't know. I did a short and I had posted it. And then I decided to take it down, make it private. And I put it as unlisted. Thank you so much, Ellie. Yeah, not too bad, I guess, for 59, eh? Yeah, not too bad for 59, but I have a high metabolism. I burn calories wicked. Like I said before, I still feel like I'm in my early to mid 40s. I don't feel 59. I don't think I look 59 either. I probably look a little, maybe a little mid to late 40s, maybe early 50s, but not quite. Oh my. Oh, Ellie, how would you like to see my puppy dog? One of my puppy dogs. Mrs. T-Bird brought in she brought in one of his chairs, and he's in here because he's all nice and content. Hold on, let me see. Simba. Oh boy, my, my puppy dog, my poopy dog Jax. Oh, Mrs. T-Bird brought in his chair. Jax, say hi. He's pretty old. He's somewhere around 12, 13 years old. You don't look it either. He's getting a little bit of weight in his face. There's his buddy Simba. Go ahead, Simba. Go down and get there. Go down and get there with Jax. Get in the picture. He's too interested in what's going on behind the chair. There he is, Simba. And my buddy Simba. Long haired, doesn't shed. Oh, there's my T-Bird shirt. Mrs. T-Bird got me. All right, enough of that, I guess. I can't see the chat. I was going to talk about coins and show coins like I did the other night. Thank you, Magnetic North. Have a good night. Good to see you. No, I hear you. Now, I don't think we're going to have too much more drama, are we? There we go. Oh, I didn't delete anything, did I? Let's see. What did I do here? Yeah, sorry about that, Magnetic North. Yeah, I don't want to see any drama here either. I've never had any drama on my channel, and I'd have to apologize to everyone if there is. And I never have, and this will be the first time, and I won't tolerate it either. No matter who you are, no, there's no reason for any drama and making scenes and saying stuff. We're hell here to have a good time and to talk about coins and laugh and joke, and we don't need any of that here. But anyhow, let's get back to what we were talking about or doing, I guess. Simba just left the studio. It's all right, Pokemon. It just no more drama, please. It just we're here to have a good time and talk. I get on here because I enjoy getting on here and showing off some of the things that I like to show off and do and and show my coins and show my copper pores and whatnot. And sometimes, like I said, I haven't done it too much lately, but a lot of times I like to go through coins like this. I usually do that sort of on my own time. I don't usually bring that into any of my videos, and uh, that's my 750 celebration that's coming up here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be pretty busy on the weekend, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be uh, Saturday. If I do, it might maybe early. It could even fall on a Sunday. I haven't decided yet. How low does the sun actually get up there at I want to say midnight, but yeah, even at midnight you still have the sun. The sun does not set. A Gen X rules pour? Maybe. I could. OTG. A Gen X rules pour. Maybe. What's the matter, Simba? The door's open for you. Come on in, buddy. Yeah. Let me think about it and see what I can do, OTG. I haven't done any pouring since this weekend. I think I did some pouring this weekend. Yeah, that's my buddy Simba. Been 3 weeks now, and he has never been in here. And he came in here once, and now I can't keep him out of here. He climbs up on top of the counter out in the other room, jumps up on top of the double French doors that I built to separate this room from the kitchen. And this used to be a dining room, which we've never used. So I decided about 6 or 7 months ago. I think that's about when it was. Maybe it was a little more. I turned it into a studio, YouTube studio. Instead of me streaming out in my living room and whatnot, and it seems to work out pretty good. Of course, Deneen knows I have a lot of metals on the table, a lot of copper, a lot of silver. You can't see it all, but she's waiting for it to come crashing down. It's a 4 foot, 4 by 8 foot table made out of solid cherry, and it's strong. Like I said, I don't even know. I think I last calculated I had probably about 75 pounds of metals, just metals, the copper pours that I have on here, let alone with probably another 5, 10 pounds of silver, whether it be coins and silver and whatnot. I got a lot of silver up on the table. These are the buffaloes and other things that I got in capsules. Dragon rounds, buffaloes, oh, and even some Canadian 80% silver, which I've shown a few of that. Silver shot. That'll be going towards some silver pours a little later on. I bought that 3 or 4 months ago. I think I went through 20 ounces of silver shot, and I did some silver pours. I poured several different silver pieces. One of them was a T-Bird number 22 silver bar, 3.55 ounces Troy, number 22, 999 pure silver. Poured that for myself. Let's see. Jax, get along with her or him. What else I got on here? And of course, this. If you hadn't seen it, which you probably did. I showed it several times. Um, that was what was left over from the last 10 ounces that I poured inside the crucible. I was about ready to remelt it, and like I said before in several live streams, Michael Stacken says it looked like a waterfall. He goes, I wouldn't keep it. He goes, I wouldn't melt it. He goes, keep it. And that was a great idea. So I kept it. And I have several other. I got a silver arrowhead. I think that's put away in one of my other safes, and I poured a silver heart. I never stamped that. I forget even how much it weighed. Let me see here. I can tell you here in a minute. My scale. Let me change the mode. I'm on grams. I want to go to Troy ounces. Let's see. And Troy ounces. Well, I guess I'll have to bring you over here so you can see it. 7 Troy ounces. Let me see. Yep. Ounces Troy. 1.72 Troy ounces. The heart. And I got my food and all my other stuff on the table. I guess I'll have to zoom you in and hope I don't mess up my focus. That's that. See, oh, there's that other bar of silver that I had poured. I never stamped that one, not yet. I poured that in Troy ounces. That one's 3.85 Troy ounces. Why do I even got that on there? I don't know. But I got multiple other pores. Most of them are copper. I got a lot of clean 999 copper. Um, something wrong with us. Oh, you're talking about something else. Hey, Raz Bubble, what's going on? Hello again. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in. Hmm. Uh, some of my earlier pours were the Phoenix pours. That's a Phoenix pour. I forget how much that one was, but that one's pretty hefty as well. I'm still on troy ounces, but it's not troy ounces. We don't weigh copper in troy ounces. So let me go back to ounces here real quick. And I'm just going to tear that out. I'm not going to keep moving my camera around. That bird is 16.86 ounces. I poured, that was that was actually number 2 Phoenix pour. And sometimes when you do big pours like that, a lot of times you get some bubbling action going up that comes up through the kinetic sand and bubbles up through from the bottom. And that's what happened why you got some of those, like those pit areas. This is one I actually fixed. Yeah, this is one I actually fixed it. I turned around and remade another cast of it because I had it permeated through it, and I poured more copper in there to kind of fill it, and it came out, did a pretty good job on it. Thank you, Pokemon John. But that was number 2. I've got dragon pours and other different types of dragon pours. I got the flat ones and ones I did in open sand casting pours. If you haven't seen them, I got multiple ones of those. One bronze dragon. I got a tiger. I've done some crosses, some pew pews, a lot of different heart pours. Danine's got quite a few of my pours. Don't you, Danine? And this is actually number 3 heart pour, third one that I've ever poured. And this had a lot of patina on it, but there was a lot of them like this one. I got a stamp, and this was number 4. I haven't cleaned this one at all, but during a live stream, I demonstrated the copper cleaner that I used just on the top part of it because it was black like that. And that black is actually an oxide that's created from the heating of the copper. And so isn't the red patina. It's an oxide that comes from the metals. But every pour is unique, and they all have different designs on them. Like this one, this is one of my latest ones, which I've shown, and a lot of you have seen it. I love that one because you can see a phoenix right in it just by chance. I've poured some trains, some Egyptian pours, hearts, trains. If you name it, I'll pour it. I've done a bear pour and T-bird bear. Rack of Moss won that the very day that I poured it. I poured it. I didn't even have that. I didn't even have it 4 hours, Raka, and, and and you end up winning it in a ga. 2 out of 20. I know. I apologize. Um, apologize, Ellie. I may have missed a lot that you've seen. I'm not even looking at the chat too much. I'm a little bothered by a particular something. I don't want to keep going getting into it. Hey, Lisa Anderson, how you doing? I know Lisa was showed an interest in one of these train pours that I got. I know she was asking about it at one point in time. Um, if you ever really get interested in a train pour, let me know. Um, Lisa Anderson, email me and I can do something for you. Yeah, it is kind of neat. I'm just gonna scroll back here a little bit. I just want to look back at the chat because a lot of it had scrolled by and I wasn't watching the chat. The wait and all. I don't understand, Pokemon John, what you're asking about. You cannot add the white in all lives, please. Hmm. Yeah. You have taken some precious ounces off the table. I know you've got two T-Bird bar pours, you got a heart pour, and you actually have on the a celebration. You actually won one of the grand prizes, the your first ever uh, silver bar. That was pretty awesome. You're eating a donut. Yeah, I know. I have some Belgian waffles here. I'm eating with Anderson over off to the side, or trying to. I had them before I started my live, just towards the end of Michael Stackins. Share the donuts. Katiosa says, share the donuts. Yeah, if I can. Let's see. There you go. All right, OTG, awesome. Yeah, if you see a good one that something I can pour in copper, something that you're interested in, you'd like to see me to pour. Not you don't necessarily have to purchase it from me or whatever or whatever. There's something you're interested in me pouring something. You see something, send me an email. Let me know. Just tell me. Say you're interested in seeing this being poured, and I'll do it. Um, I did that. Of course, she didn't tell me, but Happy Tiger. I know Happy Tiger likes tigers, and I poured a few tigers. I found a nice figurine, and I put it in the open sand cast pour, and I poured three different tigers, and I actually gifted her one. She won some stuff on my celebration, and as an extra bonus, she didn't know it was coming in that, but I sent her a tiger pour. Chancellor of Lordon, honestly. Hmm. Simba. Come on, Simba. Yes, I do have copper arrowheads. I got a rather nice one that I had poured. It's one of my first copper arrowheads. It should be right here on the table, right off to the side. Let's see. I'll make sure I'm not zoomed in. I hope I didn't mess my phone up. And I got a bad phone, cracked screen. But yeah, here's an arrowhead that I'd poured. This is just a regular arrowhead. Or you're talking a type of arrowhead, not this type of arrowhead. This is called an arrowhead. It was in a I poured this as one of my very first ones in the. It came with my 2 auto furnace. There was a graphite mold that came with the furnace, and it had like round pours, an arrowhead pour, and I think you were talking about a regular arrowhead, like a real arrowhead. That's something I could probably look into and think about pouring and doing. 49th state, AK 47. That's right. Glasgow is the 49th state. Good night, B. Taylor. Thanks for coming in. Mm, mm. But anyways, eat my Belgian waffles afterwards. I guess I'll have to warm them back up. They're kind of cold now. The steak was already gone. Yeah, real arrowhead to make a pendant. Yeah, that would be. I think magnetic north. If I was to get a real arrowhead, I think I would pour that out of silver though, maybe not copper. But I may as well. I probably would pour some copper ones as well. But if I was to, I would probably do a really nice job and probably use my 400. Um, I got this, what's it called? Oh, Petrobond. I got Petrobond, but I also got 400 grit Petrobond, which is much finer, and I would probably do it in a flask. I got a flask which I haven't used yet, but I want to do, and I think I would probably do it in silver. I'd probably melt down because I've got 30 more ounces of pure shot 999 silver that I'd purchased last year. Left, I had purchased quite a few, and I think I would, if I did a real arrowhead, I think I would want to do it in silver. Hmm. Ice cream between the waffles. What would you do for a Klondike? I got a couple of Klondikes. Well, I got some in the freezer. What are you reading my mind? That because that's what I'll be eating later is another Klondike bar. It's the dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate. You can't see. I can see you. Oh yeah. Okay. I hear you, OTG. Hey, Box. Hmm. You're new to the channel. I haven't seen you before, I don't believe. Thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to hit that like button. I'm just gonna scroll back. So there was a lot that I missed back in the chat. I know I did. Like I said, I got a little frustrated. For those that are out here, I got a little frustrated and something that was going on. Um, I hope it doesn't continue. I don't want to have to take any further steps, but yeah, they do make good ice cream. You ever hear of Ben and Jerry's, Jeff? Ben and Jerry's. I don't know if they go statewide or not. I know they're from Vermont. They make some pretty good ice cream as well. Ben and Jerry's. Um, they got the one that I couldn't stop buying every week was the pistachios. The Mrs. T-Bird. Yeah, I know you're. I hear you making another iced coffee. Glad I made your iced coffee when I got home. She's going for a second cup of iced coffee. You know those pistachios with Himalayan salt? I seen you sneak those into your office room.
I did. They were chocolate covered.
Yeah, I know. Is there still some left? Can you bring me that bag, please? Please and thank you. Yeah, these are. I'm going to show you these. I've shown them before in my live stream. They're Himalayan. We get them off Amazon, and I've ordered them 3 or 4 different times. And they are so awesome and so addicting. It's unbelievable. But I'm trying to stay away from chocolates and sweets. I'm a sweet freak. I love chocolates. I love ice cream. I love all that stuff. Um, hey, Sudagupta, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, here they are right here. And I know I've shown them before.
Look how happy
But
he
if
is.
anybody out here, as long as you don't have diabetes or anything, um, go look for these. Go look for these. You'll find them on Amazon. That's the company that makes them. And all you got to do is look up pistachios with Himalayan salt. Check those out because, man, I'm not kidding you. If you love pistachios, you love chocolate and some Himalayan salt,
They're better than just plain pistachios.
they are out of this world. Uh, I can't remember, Raka. I think it's like about this is 17.68 ounces. I think it was like about 20.
Mark,
What? Yeah, I see him. I think it was like about $20. I think it was like about 17 or I think when I first bought them, they were like about 17 something for that bag. And then I think they may have went up a little bit. I can't research it right now because I'm not on my phone, but them are awesome. They are some of the best chocolate I think I've had. the name on the top, Ellie. Uh, lemon tag, lemon tag me. I think it is. I think it's lemon tag me. Regular lemon, Tagme. That is, man, are they good? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. I hate to even buy them because I will. Not this bag. This bag is almost gone. The bag before that, I think I ate it all within 2 or 3 days. It's you just can't stop yourself. You start eating them, and you just, I'm not gonna have any more. And the next thing you know, you're grabbing another handful. They're really, really good. I mean, I love pistachios to begin with. Yeah, the shelled pistachios are cheating. Yeah, I love pistachios. I think that's my favorite. Ellie, they're not a peanut, but I think they're my favorite peanuts. Pistachios. Inside joke there. They're my favorites. Pistachios. I love pistachios. Oh, you know what I mean then, Ellie. If you love them, you'll go crazy over those things. And I'm sorry if you do buy them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I get you hooked on them and addicted to them, but they are awesome. I'm just not saying it. They're really good. Yeah, Good and Plenty is pretty good too. I like Good and Plenty, but Good and Plenty has no comparison to those pistachios. Nothing at all. Yes, I do remember when they came with red shells. Yes, I do. I think that there was a dye from when they're cooking them or roasting them. You can't afford steak every night. Mm, yeah, well, I don't have steak every night. Maybe 3 nights out of the week. um, the that we Mrs. T-Bird order from Applebee's last night. You've seen the videos. You saw it. Um, it was a top sirloin steak, and it was good. It tasted good. It was smothered with onions and mushrooms. Um, it was all right, but it was tough. It wasn't like my Delmonico steaks, my Delmonico, or it wasn't like my Filet Mignon. Yeah, I apologize. I love a good steak. If I'm gonna have a steak, I'm gonna have a good rib steak or Delmonico or uh, love the filet mignons. And I know you're all talking about it in Michael's live stream on how you like them. I like mine medium rare. Um, Medium, yes, but no more than medium. I like it like a medium rare. Like I was saying on my other live streams, because of my diet and my body chemistry, when I mix rare meat, salt, and my vitamin D, it creates kidney stones in my body. So it's like I got to be careful. I can't eat rare steak all the time with the calcium and the vitamin D and the salt. And I don't have high blood pressure or sugar or anything like that. So I can eat just about everything and anything. And I think I've already proved that to a lot of you out there. You've probably seen the stuff that I eat. It's like War that visits. He said he doesn't understand why I'm not 500 pounds. I don't know. I'm 175 pounds. Um, I'm physically fit. I'm in good shape. I don't do a lot of exercise. I don't lift weights anymore. I've lost a lot of weight because of an accident I had when I was 18 when I was young. Um, but I'm still in pretty decent shape, just being able to move around. I'm thankful for it because things could have turned out lot different from my accident I had happened back when I was young. I'm gonna get back into detail about that, but that's gonna be so nice. Those swim trunks that Mrs. T-Bird got me with my T-Bird shirt she got me. That was one of the first things that came in. Rising from the ashes. That's gonna be nice. I'm so glad summer's here and get the pool open and get the fire pit going outside. Yes, I can. I can. I'll send you that afterwards. I have the link. I can't get it right now on my phone, but yes, I will. I'll send you the link to that, Ellie. Some are really awesome. They're, oh man, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Oh, thank you, OTG. Yeah, I guess you did. I guess yeah, you were here. You saw that the video, the MMA video. Yeah, Mrs. T-Bird said I was gonna get ribbed for it. I put it out there. It was only out there for 7 minutes, and it was up to 80 views. It was going. I should have left it, but I thought the people would tease me and whatever. And I don't really like being teased. But YouTube, like I was saying before, has made me a different person. I'm able to talk and stuff like I wasn't able to a year ago. And no, 35. What's that? $35, Raka? Oh man, no. Is that what it says? $35? Did you look them up? That's not what when I first bought them. They were like 17 something. And the last time I bought them, they were like 20 something. Oh my god! I should not have. I should not have gotten any of these. I mean, I shouldn't have taken any of these. They're just addicting. Very, very, very addicting. I don't even need a push up. Exactly. Oh, you did see it. Yeah. Read what you wrote. You found 17 ounce and it's 35. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That's why I questioned it when Raka said 35. And I'd seen that. When I was saying, when I first bought them about a year ago, they were 17 something. And when I last bought them not that long ago, it was 20 something. I forget. I can't tell you what it is, but let me take a look afterwards. Maybe there's something I can do for you. I don't know. We'll see. Wow. They're $35 now for that 17-ounce bag. They have shot up dramatically. Absolutely. I did take quite a bit off the table. I wanted to put more on the table. I had put more on the table last night. I put an additional 25 pounds of coins on there last night. You were here for that. That box I brought in was easily 25 pounds. I still had another 225 pounds I could have added to the table. Good night, Jeff. Thanks for stopping in. I'll go check that out afterwards. Getting late. Yeah, it's still a little early for me, but I need to get to bed early tonight. I got a long week. I gotta work tomorrow. Of course, it's Friday. Should have been my day off Saturday, and it's not. I gotta go in for 8 o'clock in the morning Saturday. So I'll get done tomorrow. I might not go live tomorrow. If I do, it won't be for very long. I possibly will. But so I gotta get to bed early so I can get up really early and go to work and work from 8 o'clock until what is it, 8 to 4, I believe. And it's a mandatory work Saturday this weekend and next weekend. That stinks. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't need it. But they're making it mandatory for everybody. They're trying to catch up on the contract and what they're doing for my workplaces. But the one nice thing about it, I guess, is it's time and a half. Yeah. It'll be time and a half, and I guess they're not going to take out a lunch. Usually, we got to work an extra hour because we don't get paid for our lunch. We got to work an extra half an hour. So if it's just a regular 8-hour days, we got to work 8.5. But I guess they're going to give us an 8-hour day and let us take a half-hour lunch, and they're basically going to pay us for it. But they're also going to feed us. I guess they're going to buy pizza or whatever. They got a food company truck or something that's coming in, so that'll be good. I just hope the day goes by really quick. No, I didn't hear what he was saying. I was out there for a little bit, Ellie, but I was working and I wasn't really on a break. So I had the volume down, but I tried to be out there and participate a little bit. Hmm. He filled one of his safes and starting a second safe. Oh, wow. Oh, I have five. I have five, but they're not real big ones. They're big enough, but I got five safes. Mm-mm. There you go, Deneen. Deneen said it. I didn't have to say it. Exactly. Pew, pew, pew. And my puppy dogs. And my puppy dogs. Well, these are just copper. Oops. These are just copper. I got to make myself some silver one of these. I'm going to pour some. Yeah. These are just copper. I want to make some silver ones soon. Yeah. I've got one big one and I got five small ones. They're, I don't know, they're like maybe 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet, like 2 feet square. Maybe a little bit bigger than 2 feet, maybe. And one big one. One huge one as tall as I am. And much wider. When I was Gold Eagles. You. Nice. Nice, Urban. Gold Eagles. I don't think I have any Gold Eagles. I got some Gold Buffaloes. Back when gold was around 750 an ounce, I had gotten 10 of them. The Gold Buffaloes back in the day. Um, I haven't purchased any gold lately, nor would I. I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But back when it was last when it was last $1,900 an ounce, I bought a couple ounces of two gold bars when it was down in 1900. I wish I would have bought more back when it was there. I knew I knew gold was gonna skyrocket and jump up. It's the same thing like with silver. Um, and to answer a question that I think I've already answered, Ellie, when I don't buy silver too often, it's usually only when I go to the antique variety malls. I'll go down there. I'll usually buy some gold if I see some silver maples or whatever that at a good price, and some of the vendors that are there, if they're there, I'll nickel and dime with them, and try to get things cheaper than what they want for them. And if they make me a deal, because I've bought from them, they know me not personally, but they recognize me from being in there. Sometimes they'll give me a good deal, which they have on some of my maples, my 2013s and 2011s. I'd bought quite a few of those. I got for like $3 or $4 under spot. That's back when it was like around 32 ish. Um, but I plan on probably going there this weekend. But periodically, I mean, I'm into, like I said, I've been collecting a long time and I've been buying for a long time. So I have a very large variety of different silver coins and what have you. And I think a lot of times when I'm buying something, I buy something now, if and when I do, is things that are unique, um, such as them jukeboxes, which I'd gotten around Christmas time. I'd gotten two of them, and you've seen those. I'm pretty sure, Ellie, right? The jukebox coin from Specters. Uh, let me see. I'm pretty sure you had seen this one. Yeah, yeah, it has. I'd already predicted in one of my streams a little while back that silver was going to jump up to um, 37 and might even hit 38 this year. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a. I don't know for fact, but I'm pretty certain that silver will achieve $38 by the end of the year. Yeah, okay, you did see it, but that's I like buying things like this now. If I buy something, if I'm going to buy silver, I have to talk it over with my consultant. Not that I can't afford it. It just it's it's something the husband and wife do together, right, Ellie? But I bought two of these. I bought, and this is the stuff I think I'm more interested in. Something that's unique, something that's low mintage. It is. I don't know if that's the first time you've seen it, Denny, or not. I don't think so. I think you saw it before. But this is serial number 51, and there's only 1,000 of these made. But they're really awesome. And I got it. I got the original jukebox right out in the living room. The real jukebox. If you've seen my older videos, you've seen the jukebox. I've got the jukebox, and I think that's why I purchased these. It looks just like it, pretty much. But I got that one. I opened that one. I don't want to open the other one up. I want to keep it in the cellophane. I don't even know. I mean, that one was 051, but this one's still in the cellophane. Maybe I might open it one of these days. I don't know. Could I open it tonight? Yeah, I probably could. Because it's burning. It's burning me inside. Because I got 51. And number 52 is a favorite number of mine. I don't know why, but I like 52. And I'm wondering if they were in, or maybe were they in sequence? Maybe I got 52 here, or maybe I got 50. I don't know, or maybe it's a total different number altogether. I don't know, but you can't even get those anymore. I don't even think you can even find those unless they're on eBay. Somebody that sell them, like somebody that owns them, like myself. But I got them from Spectre's Mint. Broke Stacker snuck in here. He didn't sneak. He came in. I just wasn't paying attention, was I, LA? Let me scroll back here a little bit. Yes, he did. He's listening at work. Awesome. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, and that was a real awesome video you did of the guy that you won and the rose that you on my live stream, the auction that you bid on. That was very awesome. Yeah, it's a 3 out of 20. There's a reason for that, Ellie. I don't want to discuss on here. I was a little upset earlier. Um, you might know why. I don't know, but I was a little fuming, and I didn't want to talk about it, and I didn't want to get myself worked up. She does love the rose. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the very first one. That was the very first one. I know you know that. That thing was difficult to stamp. Every time I tried to stamp it, it was, even though that rose, the petal part of it is very thick, and I had it laid right out flat on a 2x4. Trying to stamp it was difficult. It was bending. It was bending the rose. Uh, yeah. Thanks, Ellie. Like I said, I think you might know what I'm talking about. I don't know, but I had a little bit of drama going on here. It doesn't seem like it is anymore, but I'm glad I'm can contain myself because it it spiked a little bit. That I was trying to keep my eyes off from the chat purposely, so I didn't want to get upset, and not in a bad way. I don't like being like that. You came in, yeah, in the chat after it, yeah, and I was just trying to do whatever to keep my mind away from it. So I was trying to not quite read into the chat, but I think that has been resolved. I hope so, and I hope it doesn't happen again. I've never had that happen before in my channel. Somebody start something or starting with drama. It doesn't. It's not a place for it in anybody's live stream. But yeah, you're possibly right. I would think so. Hi, Ann Marsh. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How are you tonight, Ann Marsh? Good to see you. Oh, Belgian waffles are over here on the side. Oh man, I gotta take another bite. Isn't that ironic? Weren't you were there in Michael's live stream, and I was out there cooking, and I was warming things up, and I got in. I made some Belgian waffles, and here Amy Harold was mentioning about something about me making French toast. Mm-mm. That's my second one. Woo! Sneak peek. Thing and it just ended. Oh, I know it, OTG. Good night, bro. Have a great night. Thanks again. I'm really glad that Mrs. Brokestacker loved it. Yeah, I hope I can scroll all the way back up to see what you're talking about. Me trying to pour something that would be awesome. Let me look back up here real quick. I think it's already gone out of my screen though. X something. X something. Refresh my memory, OTG. What were you talking about? Me maybe porn that'd be wicked cool. I gotta look into that. Don't get don't get Gordon started. OTG. uh, just your normal trolling. Didn't sit well with him. Need a silver waffle and a blue bite taken out of the pour. Make a silver waffle with a bite taken out of the pour. OC Stacker, what's going on? The bottle of maple syrup did not make it. Oh man. Oh yeah, it was only 1.7 ounces. Refills ain't for free, brother. Oh, you're not here. Sorry. You don't see him. He's not here. It was good though, wasn't it? I bet you loved it. I bet you it would have made it because I don't think it made it over here either. I was just trying to, no. Danine sees you. Yeah, rub it in, rub it in. There's a reason behind it. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going on anymore, but I was a little perturbed of what was going on in here. I don't want to see that happen again. I did time him out for 1 minute as a little warning. Yeah, yeah, Rock is in here too. Yeah, she's always here with me. Ellie usually is as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Um, you did by chance. I don't think you ever commented back on that. You did see my MMA short I had sent you, OC. I know you said you did. I didn't see it. I think you're gonna go watch it. I hope you got a little laugh out of that. Hmm. Oh man, another pour, a fairy with 26-inch in the middle. What? Come on. Oh boy. Yeah, I wish some of my stuff would have came in earlier before I sent some things out. Like I said, I got new swag that came in. Next time I mail any of you guys that I've sent swag to, I'll try to include some of the new swag that I haven't sent you. I didn't keep track of everything that I've wrote down to everybody, but I've got new swag here that I haven't sent out to anybody. But I've only got 50 of them, so they're coasters. You've seen them. You've seen them. They're over here somewhere. Hmm. What? For a review? Really? For a tryout, eh? Oh, thanks a lot, brother. What if he takes me up on it? Oh man, I'm too old to do the wrestling thing anymore. Put me in the ring with Hulk Hogan. I'll go round for round with Hulk Hogan. I'll go round for round. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna fight fair. I think he's got me in the weight class here. Sure you are. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, OC. Oh, let's see. And would have been nice if you were out. Uh, I know I brought out a bunch of coins, but I put them all back away last night. I wish I still had them out here. I didn't put them away. Hmm. I know. OC likes to tease me with the 1 out of 20. But hmm. Yeah, he's. I don't know. I feel bad for him in a way, but that's the first he's been out in my streams a few times. Um, that's the first time he's came out there and started some drama in here, and it upset me quite a bit. I don't know if he's still here, if he's listening. I don't think he is, but it it upset me greatly when he started saying some things and doing saying some things and saying what he was saying and upsetting other people in my live stream to where they were going to leave because of what he was doing. It's just uncalled for. I've already seen his channel, Ellie. I've seen it. I have never yet. I have never yet, no matter what, anybody that I've subscribed to, I have never unsubscribed from anyone. I have never deleted anybody or I've never blocked anybody. But if there is, he may be the first. And I feel bad, but that's not what I want. I don't want to be associated with anything like that. I have seen it, and I've seen it before you have seen it. I've actually threw a warning towards somebody. He has actually sent and requested me to send him some swag, and before he did any of this drama, I had sent him a poker chip and some swag. Um, uh, but some of the other things he if you've seen his videos, it was a deja vu of emails he was sending me. Upsetting, disturbing. Um, yeah, I'd already sent it out in the mail. Um, but Nevertheless, no matter whatever it is, I always try to be the better person. Um, I try to be kind. Um, I can't save the world or save somebody or help somebody that needs help. Um, but I, if somebody's in plain and simple, in simple words, yes, there's a line. But if there's somebody drowning, I'm not going to let them drown me. I'll help them. I'll try to help them. If somebody was physically really drowning, yes, I would. I would do anything to stop somebody from drowning. But in a figuratively speaking, though, uh, figuratively speaking, I don't know. Hmm. Leave one person, you might lose several servers who don't tolerate it. Exactly. And like I said, I'm not going to tolerate it. Um, I do. I do have a little mercy, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, tonight was the first night that he came in here and caused some mischief, whatever you want to call it. But I don't want. I did time him out for 1 minute, and he said he was sorry. He started to continue a little more, and then he stopped. But I don't like drama, and I don't want drama. I mean, there's other subscribers of mine that have, I think, gone out of their way. I'm not going to give any names, but there's some people that have gone out of their way to try to help this particular person. I wish I had time for it, but I'm not a count. I'm not a counselor or anything like that. I don't have time to do any of that. Yeah, unless it's OTG. He's a legitimate troll. He's a good troll though. I like OTG. Especially when he gives you those eyes. And he's good. I don't know. I think so. I got no qualm with OTG. Yes, some of my pores. Well, you got 002 and 003. Hmm. Whew. I haven't numbered any of these yet. I got the numbers. I got 6, and that was 4. That was number 3. Oh, there you go. That'd be number 2. Pew pew. I got there's several people that were that's number 5. I had a few people that had emailed me. They're supposed to get back with me on specific cores that they'd wanted. Several different people. I'm still waiting on their response. Uh, yeah, on my see, this is the one. Yep, I think you were here for this. This is already being was donated as a GA on my celebration when I have my 750. Number 2. Number 2, that's already bought and paid for and will be an additional giveaway on my celebration. And that's number 2, Deneen. I wish you luck. I'll try my best with my rig brake pedal for you, but I can't guarantee anything because there's no plug-in on that thing. It's all for fun. Heavy metal song called. Yeah. I'll be the judge. Pardon. Hmm. Simba, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, the I'm going to be doing a few more pours later on this weekend. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be Saturday. It may be. No, it won't be Saturday. I had things scheduled for Saturday, and I gotta go into work. Dang it! but I'll be home as soon as I get home. Mrs. T-Bird might want to head back into Platts, well, the city that we're nearby, near where I work. There's a lot of things she wanted uh, to get our garden growing. This year, we usually a lot of times we grow from seeds. I don't know, Deneen. Uh, I'm not sure. I do know I want to do some pouring. I was wanting to pour another T-Bird pour. I wanted to pour another one of those. Um, at least one more. I might want to pour another Tiger pour in copper. There were two that I did want to do similar to this. Um, I know I got two here. Wait a minute. Let me think here. I got two or I had three. Yes, I do get. One went out to Happy Tiger as a gift. Um, this is number three. This is number two pour. He looks like he's muscular in a way. And that was just about exactly the way that one was poured without anything. This one right here, I kind of had to do a little. I didn't quite have enough metal, so the back part didn't happen very, very good, and it had extra here. So I used my Dremel tools, and I had to shape it so to get rid of it and kind of blend that in, so it looked halfway decent. But that's was number. This was number two, and that was number three. I think I want to do at least one more of those. The regular dragons, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more regular dragons because I got a lot of them. I got 16 of them on my desk. That's number two. That's going to be given away. Um, I do want to do some more of these. I I want to make a couple of more of these dragons. I think there was one. Yeah, one was purchased on my celebration. I do want to do another one of those. OTG, I think, or not OTG, apologies. OC Stacker, I think, wanted me to make a silver one for him. I think he did, but that would be pretty hefty because there's a lot of metal right there. I'm trying to think of how much that is. I know he's even after I'm like, yeah, bin the 750 copper pour. Yeah, I think he wouldn't. He wants to bin it, but he wants it made in silver. Yeah, these dragons are like about 13 ounces. I'd love to pour one. I'd love to pour one in silver. If I do ever pour one in silver, it'd basically probably be for me because I don't think anybody's going to want to turn around and buy a 13-ounce dragon head pour that's silver. I don't think a whole lot of people could actually probably afford to really buy that a piece of metal that big in silver. Hi JC, how you doing? JCT. Don't forget the T. But the T Bear one, if you've seen that one, the T-Bird T Bear. I want to do another one just like that one. I only had that here a day, I think, a day or two. And it was the same day, and then I mailed it off. Um, I think I want to do a few more trains. I know Lisa Anderson likes trains. She was interested in the trains, but I want to do another few more train pours like this. But I want to do I want to use the sand, the kinetic sand that I have, but I want to put some of the Petrobond sand in with it and get a much nicer pour out of it by using the Petrobond on top of it. Meow. Come here, Simba. But yeah, that's what I want to do this weekend. It might end up happening Sunday when I do some pouring. Um, I'm hoping by then, if I do go to work and on the way home, if me and Mrs. Teeber do go back into Plattsburgh, I do want to buy. I need to buy a new Wi-Fi extender so I can have Wi-Fi in my garage better, so I can be able to do it live in there instead of just doing a video. I do love doing the videos. I do love doing the videos, but I also do like doing live pouring as well. Hey, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, he is a mod all over the place. Everybody knows him as Troll. OTG. How you doing, Unspeakable Fan? 21. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hmm. Oh, and OSC? Oh, wait a minute. Osa? Ah, yeah, she was. You're talking about Gatia. Gatia also. Yeah, she was in here earlier in the stream. About the time that Pokemon John was causing some ruckus. Why you into Claire? Oh, I can probably figure out why. Yeah, what did you do? Spill the beans, OC. Well, make me break out the Hulkamania on you. Oh boy, what time is it anyways? Oh my. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this live stream go any longer than 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll probably stay out here another 15 minutes probably. But I need to get to bed early tonight. I do got a T-Bird robe coming. Raka, I do. She bought me a bunch of apparel. I'm not gonna lie. I got sneakers. 5 minutes, Ellie? You got to go in 5 minutes, I assume. Yeah, maybe 5 minutes. I need to get some rest because I've got a lot of things. I got a package that should have been delivered last week, and I got to go chase that down before I go to work. That's a surprise. I'm gonna tell you what it is, you guys. That's gonna be a secret. Um, you'll see it soon enough. But I got to get some rest tonight so I can get enough sleep because I got to go back in Saturday morning. That's going to be the tough part. Coming home tomorrow, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to go to bed early, and early for me is like maybe like 1:30, 2 o'clock, like right around now. And I'll go to bed so I can get some sleep so I can get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready and get dressed and get out the door. And I'll probably toss and turn till 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, yeah, look, he's already starting with a countdown. All right, if he starts counting down, that's it. I said I was going to stay out here till I got hit 2 o'clock, but all right. OC doesn't want me to go on. He wants me to leave. That's a sign he's done talking to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow night, definitely. All righty, everyone. Have a good night. Bird's word. T-Bird out. thanks thanks for stopping in, everyone. I'll let you all go. I should turn around and go take care of business and get to bed early tonight as well. I'll try to. Alrighty. Thanks, Deneen. Thank you, Raka. Thank you, Ellie. Thanks, OC Stacker. OTG. Appreciate you. I hope that hurts for me, brother. Alrighty. Take care. Have a good night. T-Bird out. Good night, Gatillo. Also. Buenas noches, señorita.